nice recliners.
We'll get the lift chairs that get our asses out.
Yeah.
Lazy fucks that we are.
So on that note, hey guys, welcome back to Whining Blends. Here we are with my co-host, Mr. Hoos.
What's up, everybody?
Drinking his Corona.
Corona in hand. Well, this is for our one commenter who said too much Corona merchandise. Can't trust his opinion.
Yeah, don't trust his opinion. And there he goes with a Corona.
There can be other reasons not to trust my opinion.
Right? There you go. Yeah, exactly. Right. So here we are, guys, again in episode 9. We've been going well here, Mr. Hoos. We're, back to back. We're episode 9 already. Time's flying. We've been pumping these things out like no tomorrow.
Getting it done.
Getting busy. We're busy with work. We're busy with everything. Summer's about to come up, spring.
A lot of things happening.
Yes, sir. I can't wait to go outside and do some pod outside and
that'll be
on
cool.
The boat and stuff like that.
Got a different look today. Obviously, we're switching it around, so you never know what we got coming.
Yeah, we're always switching our background.
I couldn't fit the big Corona flag back there.
That's all we needed.
Right.
Put a flag Corona. Hey, you know what? I could pop up Corona in here.
Yeah,
Corona. If you want to,
some more people cannot trust what I have to say.
Yeah, and if Corona wants to sponsor us, hey,
why not?
Why not? We'll take it. But so. Actually, I wanted to switch it up a little bit today. I wanted to talk a little bit about I don't like watching this anymore. I don't watch any shows or I don't know what you want to call them.
Award shows.
Yeah. So
I won't watch them.
Yeah, I don't watch award shows either. I think they're a joke. But this past Sunday there was the Grammys was on. So the Grammys is, as we know, is a joke. It's the votes come from, I think, record labels and producers and things of that nature. So it's not even by the fans. So they really pick whoever they want to pick. I didn't watch the Grammys, but obviously things just pop up on my feed, and
you don't have to watch them because everyone is gonna
tell you what it is.
Yeah, you're gonna get that's the way I look at it.
Yeah, it pops. Everything was popping up on my feed because people always do something fucking stupid and ridiculous at the Grammys.
Yeah,
and always something stupid happens at the Grammys.
100%.
So I'm going to tell you, who won the album of the year this year? So the album of the year I'm sorry, let me correct myself. Country album of the year.
That's usually country artists.
That would be a country artist.
Except now.
Correct. So the winner this year of album country album of the year was Beyonce. Now, to me, all I have to say is what the fuck.
It's absolutely ridiculous. But, when you look at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, like anyone gets in there now, it's not rock and roll anymore. So all of these things that have to do with, voting for awards, none of it's ridiculous. Every bit of it. Like, Beyonce's not a country star. I mean, I can't believe I have to say those words. They have to come out of my mouth that she's not a country star. And you win country album of the year. It's not like you're doing like a crossover thing and saying, hey, I'm doing this now. And if she did, I didn't know that. So usually that would be in the feed, but.
No, but she said she was doing a country song, but the album, I don't think it's all country. I think I actually heard the other day that there was one that was all pop and stuff. So it was like no country at all. So the album, you would think the whole album is country music, not one fucking song. And then you're going to win the album of the year because my husband is Jay-Z.
Right.
And he probably paid off the fucking producers or the record labels.
It's the Illuminati.
It's Illuminati, 100%. To me, it's just bullshit and frustrating that,
it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. The Grammys. It's not the CMAs. So
you're right. Country Music Awards, but she's going to win that too. So let's see if she pops up on that.
I hope not. She better not. Then that would be a joke. I don't think so. I don't think she'd be coming up for any awards on the CMA.
Are you supposed to wear clothes at the Grammys? Or is that now you don't have to anymore?
So clothes is actually an option now.
Apparently.
You could just wear a jacket. You could bring a big black mink coat,
Furry coat, and then take it off.
and then take it off, and then you're wearing what's called a nude dress. So I'm sure, as everybody knows, Kanye West's wife Bianca showed to the red carpet with a black mink jacket, and then when she took it off, she was completely nude, but she was wearing a nude dress, but obviously you could see everything. And which is crazy is they actually walked the red carpet, and then they didn't even go to the show. So they didn't even go inside to the Grammys.
Sorry, we have somewhere else. We have other plans.
Yeah, we're just going
to be naked here, and then we're going to leave.
Yeah, and then we're going to go.
I just think I don't drink enough. Yeah. That's my problem.
Or whatever they were on, I would love to be on.
Right.
Like, I'm just going to walk the red carpet, take off actually, if I'm the husband, I'm letting my wife get naked, and then
but he wasn't even in a suit. He was wearing like fatigue pants, not color, but the black ones. But he was wearing like BDUs with boots and like a t-shirt. Like,
to an award show.
I don't know. Well, they weren't saying so.
Well, they weren't exactly. They were just taking the red carpet, right. Make an appearance, and then they're gonna head off. And
he was gonna be a SWAT guy for the night or something.
Hey, but I mean, his
you can do whatever you want at the Grammys.
Yeah, you could do whatever you want. We got another one that was interesting at the Grammys.
Like you could almost like wear a house on your head if you wanted.
It's something like that. Now, how ridiculous is this that Will Smith's kid Jaden shows up with a castle on his head? I mean, I'm going to put these things up here so everybody can see when we're talking about it. So, obviously it's been in the news. So when this comes out, you guys probably seen it.
Everyone's seen it.
If not, I'm going to put clips on here. This guy is wearing a castle. He's wearing a castle on his head. It's crazy.
So what do you think? 1 story, 2 stories? What do you think I should wear?
So I was actually watching TikTok. There was a clip when like a cartoonish thing, and it shows him like in a cartoon, like he's walking down the hallway, and they have all these paintings of castles, and they're like, "Which castle should I wear today?"
Yeah, I think I want that one.
Yeah. I want to put that on my head.
I want to know, and feel free to comment on this if you like, but what's the reason?
I don't know.
Maybe it doesn't have to be.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, what is the reason to wear a castle?
I think I'm going to wear a castle on my head tonight.
Like what you already have attention. You're Will Smith's kid. You're Jaden Smith.
Well,
you're very on the red carpet.
My dad slapped Chris Rock in the face. Let me top that by wearing a castle on my head.
Yeah. I think he topped it.
Yeah, that's because you look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah. So, yeah, well, that makes sense. So he wanted to top his dad. So instead of smacking Chris Rock, he's like,
I'll wear a castle on my head.
Oh, my.
Because that's the first thing that comes to mind when you think about doing it.
It's crazy, man. I don't know. But this Grammys this year was, obviously, I didn't watch it. Mr. Who's.
Yeah, I won't waste my time.
But all these clips that were coming out at the Grammys of what people were wearing, people were dressing.
Well, it used to be, the nice dresses, the red dress or the cool suit or something. Now it's
right. It was a black tie affair, no? Mm-hmm. Like you would
black SWAT gear affair.
It used to be a black tie event. You would go in a tux, and girls would go in gowns.
Right.
Now everybody just wears whatever.
Kind of like when they go to the prom. You ever hear that new thing now?
No.
Like the kids all like I have 4 daughters, and they've been to the prom, as I call it, because that's what we called it growing up. They don't call it that anymore.
No, they don't call it
They call it going to prom. Like they leave out the. Going to prom. And I go, oh, you're going to the prom. And I go, you're going to prom, Dad. No, you're going to the prom.
Yeah.
But that's
and
the
so kid, that's
the kid lingo. Going to prom.
Going to prom. Going to the prom?
No, no, Dad. Not going to the prom. Going to prom.
Now everything gets cut short now.
Right.
Now they don't talk the lengthy, our full sentences are now down to 3 or 4 words.
Unbelievable.
It's like when you're asking kids, how you doing? How was school? Good. That's it. That's all you get. You don't get no other response. So how was that? Good.
I've dealt with it for years. Divorced dad would call my kids every night. 4 daughters, make 4 phone calls, and every night would be the same thing.
That's your one word.
How was your day? Good. What'd you do? Nothing. How was school? Good. What'd you have for dinner? One word answer, something, pasta, whatever. Okay. Did you do your homework? Yes. All right. What are you doing tonight? Nothing. Great. Nice talk. Talk to you later. I'm calling your sister. Bye. Love you. Goodbye.
So you actually got your 4 daughters done in like 5 minutes?
Oh yeah. And then no, my phone calls, like Linda would sit there and she would listen to me, and I would go through the ritual like every night.
Yeah.
And it was like, hang up with one, call the other, call the next, and talk to Meg, talk to Cass, talk to Jordan, Gianna, same thing. It's like, how you doing? And I would just repeat the entire thing, and she would just give me a look like, I don't know.
And they all lasted about.
They all, yes, and everyone said the same thing.
That is.
I go, you got nothing? Nope.
Yeah, no, like
fantastic. Talk to you tomorrow, same time.
Yeah.
You need something, call me. Love you. Bye.
Yeah, to hear the same thing.
Right.
Oh my God, that is funny.
And then once they're older, then it changes, obviously. But that middle, right in the middle of high school, that kind of thing. That's all you got.
Yeah, it's all one word answers, and that's it. So you got a lot of homework? Not really.
No. No. Now it's done. I did it in school.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right.
You had homework? No, I did it in school. All of it, yeah.
Yep, we're good to go. We can go out now.
Right.
I can go out and hang out or whatever. That it's hilarious, but
it's crazy.
It is crazy. Well, the times have changed, right? I mean,
yes.
Different times.
I guess we have to adapt.
We have to adapt.
It used to be where we kind of ran shit. Now we don't.
No, no.
We're not running anything.
No, we're not
anymore.
running anything. All we're doing is running our mouths.
Right.
For no reason.
Trying to maintain like we got some kind of control.
Yeah. Yeah. When we have nothing.
Right.
Nothing at all.
Absolutely.
Don't worry about it. You better listen to me.
Right.
And then, yeah, we're not doing shit about it.
Or
I
don't know what I'll do, but I'll do something. Damn it.
I'll let you know later.
Yeah. Go to your room.
That's true. That's hilarious. But hey, that's the world we live in now, right? That's why they could do whatever they want in the Grammys, because now nobody's really paying attention to anything.
For sure.
But
do you think if Jaden Smith said, "Hey, Dad, I'm going to wear a castle on my head," the appropriate answer would have been, "The fuck you are."
Yeah, exactly.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. Think about something else.
But what probably happened is like, yeah, it'll be great.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably said, all right, yeah, go.
Yeah, awesome.
Go.
Fantastic.
Go enjoy it. Was he even there? I don't even know if he was there. Yeah.
After that thing last year, I was kind of done with him.
I know. And you know what? And I actually liked him.
I used to like him. Yeah.
I used to like him on his movies and things like that. You know what I mean? I always thought he always did really good on his movies. My wife loves Bad Boys, you know?
Right.
And I liked watching Bad Boys, you know, and I liked watching, I mean, he did a lot of good movies.
I think whenever they get to that level of success, they just become nuts.
They just,
I don't know what it is. Money, you get a X amount of dollars and fame, and they become crazy. They just do off the wall shit.
They just, and now they get caught, like P. Diddy and everybody else, right?
Apparently they rushed him to the hospital from his prison cell.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I didn't even hear that.
Because he hurt his knee, apparently.
He hurt his, would he bang himself?
I think he just wanted to get the hell out of
it. Yeah. It's like, just give me a break so I can go to somewhere besides here. He probably banged himself against the wall or the jail cell.
They should have let him go to the Grammys in a prison suit.
That would have been great.
He would have fit right in. They would have, hey, how you been? Hey, Sean, what's going on?
Yeah, they wouldn't even notice he was in jail.
Right.
Like, oh, that's a great outfit. Where did you get that?
Did his house burn down in the LA fires?
I don't know if his house.
Did the evidence? I mean, his house burned down in the.
Oh, I think his house did burn down. Oh yeah, I think this house burned down because they were saying a joke now that all the evidence is gone.
Right.
Because all the evidence is burned down. I mean, that's crazy too. The California fires, right? They're still. Yeah, they're in how do we redevelop stage.
California 2.0.
Yeah, so that's going to be nuts, man. How are they going to put that all back together, get all these homes? And you know what? There's actually interesting. I was reading an article. There's people that been living through these fires for such a long time. They did some like prevention measures. So they actually put like water sprinklers on their roof, and they did all these preventing things.
Preventative measures?
Yeah, like these preventative measures where they had like sprinklers on their roof and Like this crazy shit. Like they did
They just didn't have water.
Well, no, they actually had water. These people had water. So now the question was, somebody brought up and said, okay, like 300 homes around you burn and you're the only house standing.
Right.
And it's all ashes. Like, why the fuck would you want to live there?
Look at my view.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Now you have a better view.
Right.
Right. So you live, it's like you're living out in the country. There's nobody around you. Instead of dirt, you have ashes. But that's crazy. Like they saying now, are all these people going to put these preventative measures? I mean,
in place?
I think so. Right now you're building. You saw this guy out of 300 homes. He's the only one.
But you're not doing it with insurance money because you're not getting any.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing. Like, where's all this money coming from? I mean, you're talking about these houses are millions and millions of dollars to build back up. I mean, that's crazy. And then you can't even get insured.
Right.
You know? So then you build it, but you can't get insured.
Yeah, now what?
So now if it happens again, what? I mean, can't get water. You know, your governor doesn't like getting water. You know, so he doesn't like to save water. He doesn't like to have water in his fire hydrants. So
I need some 2028. Not.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Yeah,
it's not happening. It's not happening.
No.
But yeah, that was interesting to me. Like they were showing this guy's house, and there's just ashes everywhere, like all rubble and shit. He's the only house standing up.
The land time forgotten.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, all I did is put fire sprinklers. You know, like not fire sprinklers, like water sprinklers, like. Terrible. You know, put them on top of his house, and he just turned them on and just wet the shit out of his house, and it never caught on fire.
Like old school methods.
Just old school methods.
President Trump said, told them, put water on the fire.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you would typically do, right? I mean, he built some ditches and shit. I don't know. This was other shit he did over there, like around his property and stuff, like to just keep everything.
All right, too. So like a fire line that this way it can't pass that line, right?
Exactly. Yeah, he did like some digging and hitches. Exactly. So like literally the fire just went around his house
to make it like a controlled burn.
Exactly.
The opposite way.
Exactly. Smart guy. Hey, he's the one laughing now. He's the only one with the house standing.
And now it's quiet for him because he's got no neighbor.
Yeah, exactly. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Just had drinking his coffee and his Coronas, going, hey, look at that.
Now he can actually go and pass the take some lines from, you know, like some what do you call that? Oh my God, now I forgot the word, but like the encroachment where you pass into your neighbors.
Oh, the survey
property line, property line. So he can. He's like, hey, let me take 10 feet.
Let me take another foot here.
10 feet here.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's gonna know.
This is all mine.
Yeah, who's gonna know?
I only let that part burn.
Right. Yeah.
The rest is good.
Yeah, the rest is okay.
It's mine.
I'm just taking a couple of feet here, a couple of feet there. So, but that's kind of interesting shit. You got any other news from this, Mr. Hoos? Any Mr. Trump going on this week or what?
He's big meeting with the Bibi Netanyahu. Obviously, he was they gave a press conference the other day, which I thought was really cool. He's definitely happy that Trump is in office. And, you know, Trump was talking about what to do with Gaza, obviously, and he had some good suggestions. You know, one of them was clear everyone out of there and build homes on there. Right. And he said that. He goes, build homes and bring people back. So he's just looking at old-fashioned things to do to make people survive and livable, which I find to be a great idea. And apparently Prime Minister Netanyahu says the same thing. He goes, I think it was a great idea. I'm surprised nobody ever thought of it before.
Right.
But clearly, you know, the friendship of our country with Israel is now solidified more so than it ever was. And I think good things are going to happen. They're working on it, but it seems like everything he's touching is getting fixed and with positive results. Even though people complain all the time, hey, we say he's so horrible, and Chuck Schumer with the can of Corona and the avocado and the lime, like really, like now it's show and tell. What are you going to say? Like we're going to pay more money for them now, and you know, stop, because the illegal immigrants. And the other interesting thing, talking about that, is the illegal immigrant news. Apparently, Governor Murphy, governor of our fine state of New Jersey, is harboring an illegal immigrant, or at least he says, or what he explains, he uses his words carefully, but the interpretation is that he has somebody living over his garage.
Yeah.
And he actually dared the federal government to come and take that person.
I heard that.
So yeah, Tom Holman was like, yeah, we'll handle that.
Yeah, he said we're investigating. We're
Yeah.
just. He's like, let me just make sure he's not talking out of his
But
ass.
what makes you think that? Listen, New Jersey State Police is an amazing organization. I was a cop for 25 years, worked with them many times. I love them. Yeah, they're not going to save you. This is the federal government. They have the authority and the jurisdiction. And if they call the superintendent and say, you will back down and we were going to go there and do our job, guess what? They're going to do their job.
100%.
So, but what makes you think is, and listen, I learned this years ago, governors, there's certain powers that they have and certain powers that they don't. Apparently, the New Jersey governor position by charter is one of the most powerful governor positions in the country.
Really?
Yes. I don't know how that really breaks down, but the bottom line is, who the hell do you think you are, like calling out the federal government that oh yeah, I dare you to come get this person?
Yeah.
They're gonna.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And guess what? If they do, you're guilty of harboring an illegal alien, and you hold one of the highest offices in the country. You're governor of New Jersey. Like, come on, really?
Oh no, yeah. I mean, that's balls. When he said that, I mean,
You're going to go out in bracelets. I'm sorry.
yeah, exactly. When you first you mentioned that you're harboring, over your garage an immigrant, right? And then you say federal government coming, what did he say? Like, come and get her. I dare you.
I dare you. I dare you. I dare them to come get.
Yeah, like, come on. Like, who do you think you are? Like, who do you think you are? Like, I don't understand what power. I mean, I'm already tired, man. It's time. Murphy's got to. When will you go?
He's done.
Another 2 years.
So we got
two
term limits for New Jersey is 2 terms. He's done. So
yeah.
Then you got I don't know who's going to run on the Democratic side, but you have Jack Ciattarelli and John Bramnick running, and also the guy from 101.5, Bill Spadea.
Oh, Bill Spadea, yeah.
He's going to run too.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, I think you're going to see a change of party.
Is the election this year for the government?
I'm not sure. I got to check. I would think it may be this November. And I usually know this. I just so preoccupied with other shit. But
yeah, I'm gonna look it up. New Jersey. See when we got to change this up. Murphy's done.
Yeah, Murphy is done. He's
2025 this year.
He's done.
So it's this year.
So the election will be in November.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's toast.
I'm already tired of looking at this guy.
He's going to go to jail too, bro.
Yeah. Take him away.
Well, Menendez didn't think he was going to jail. He went for 11. He's going for 11 years.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, these politicians think they're above the law.
You're not.
These artists at the Grammys think they're above the law. Like, I don't know. Everybody thinks they're just above the law. They could just do whatever they want. Politicians, because I guess they got power.
I have an old-fashioned point of view when it comes to political office. You fall under the realm of being a public servant, like a police officer does, a firefighter. You're serving the public. You chose that vocation in your life to do so. And what comes along with that? You don't accept tips. You don't accept anything special. You can't, when I worked at the prosecutor's office, I couldn't put a political sign on my lawn.
Right.
I could only go to a fundraiser if it was open to the public because I worked for the prosecutor's office, which is part of the court system. So you're not allowed to do that. So if I had a friend that was running and there was a time that I really wanted to go into politics and I loved it. I thought it was where I wanted to go. But you couldn't do that. You could do it as a police officer in a town because they're not bound by the same rules as a constitutional office, such as a prosecutor's office or courts are. But when you're there, you can't do it. So I thought about doing it at the end, and then it bad taste in my mouth after the fact. It was like, I'm done. But the bottom line is, you're not supposed to get rich as a public servant.
Right.
Yes, get a good salary. I'm not saying don't be able to. You're not going to be in poverty, make good money. I mean, listen, cops, salaries could always be higher for public service because of what they do.
Right.
But, you could support a family on a police officer's salary with benefits. A lot of them have other jobs. Can we make more money? Sure, we can. But I had a great career. I made I made a good salary and I enjoyed it, but I didn't get rich off of it. So these politicians that are now taking money on the side and writing books and doing this, it shouldn't be allowed until you're out of office.
I know. Oh no, yeah, that's how they become. How many politicians? We talked about this in one podcast. How many politicians go in there, normal, let's say, normal salaries, whatever, not wealthy, and then they come out of there like super wealthy,
super millionaires. Because it should be.
Presidents,
it should not be. Yes, it should not be. I mean, listen, President Trump doesn't take a salary.
I know.
And I don't give a good shit what the left says about it. You know what I mean? How it's fake, it's this, it's that. Every quarter, the press secretary will announce where that quarter, that yearly quarter of his salary goes to. It goes to the military for one quarter. It goes to disabled vets another quarter. It goes to this Department of Agriculture, wherever. But they announce that every time. And I'm sorry, they think it's like this political, oh, look at me, I'm cool because I do. No, that's by choice.
Right. He's not in there to make money.
Right.
He's not in there to make money. He's in there to actually help our country.
And he's foregoing his salary in order to do this.
Right.
And he gets shit on by everybody. My God. Who wants to do that?
Right. Like, what the hell? Like, I'm giving up my salary, but I'm going to get shit on anyway.
I really think he loves our country. Everyone thinks he's just doing this to get him and his cronies all, rich and all. Stop. Just stop with your bullshit. All of it. I see posts all the time on how terrible and horrible this man is. And he's racist and he's misogynist and he hates everybody and he just cares about him and his millionaire friends.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I watch the news every night and I just see different reports where he's doing things that other people have not done. He's innovative. And guess what? He's getting things done for the American people. At the end of the day, you don't have to like it. Leave the fucking country if you don't want to be any part of it. I'm staying here. I love what's happening. I love what he's doing, and I'm glad to be a part of it. So it is what it is.
No, 100%. I mean, he's doing it for the country.
He is.
That's what we want.
Call it what you like.
We want a president for the country. We want a president to be active. We want a president to do something. We don't want a sleeping president. We don't want a president to make shit like he's making believe he's doing shit, but he's really not doing shit because on the side he knows he has a book coming out or he's going to make money and he's making a lot of money when he leaves. He's got protective detail for the rest of his life. No, Trump is just straight up, to me, my opinion and our opinion in this podcast here, and the opinion of a lot of people is he's just doing things what's right for the country. He's cleaning it up.
Yep.
Cleaning up the bullshit. And everybody in these comments that I see and, why are you forcing people back to work? Well, because we want to know who the fuck is really doing something and is getting paid. Right. Why wouldn't you want to know as a citizen of the United States? Why wouldn't you want to know where your tax dollars are being wasted?
For sure.
The taxes keep going up, right? We keep your salaries, you get paid your salaries 25-30% of your salary goes to, all right, I understand the Medicaid and the Medicare and all that stuff. It's something we need when we once we retire or you get to 65, and I understand that. But the federal taxes, they just keep going up, right? We should know where our federal tax money goes. I don't want to be paying for some jerk off staying at home doing nothing. He doesn't even, just because his cousin was up there and they say, hey, I can get you a job as director of, the front desk, this, that, whatever, and we're going to pay you $200,000 a year. Who cares? It's the tax dollars money.
And they're doing well too, because now they're all hating Elon Musk,
Oh yeah, now
President Musk, he's and they all they do is they can't stand him now. And I'm sorry, his unit is finding billions of dollars in wasted spending that now is going to be redirected to something that's going to be good for our country.
Exactly. Oh yeah, like his Elon Musk's approval rating is down. Yeah. Why? Because he's finding wasted money? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, but all that money that he's recovering were handouts to corrupt people that ran the country prior.
Yes, which is crazy.
And also people that are getting handouts for programs that shouldn't have been in place.
Exactly.
Guess what? The free ride is over. The free money is over. But that's the problem when you have your fucking handout every day expecting something. Go to fucking work. Do something.
Exactly. Well, this whole thing with USAID now, right? With the USAID.
Oh, the USAID thing. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
How many payouts. They're like, what? I'm hearing this. I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah, paying this person, paying that person. This money went to Ukraine. This money went here. This money went there.
But Trump is okay. Some of the federal government buyouts, people are like questioning. They're like, that's a lot of money. He's like, he's okay with it. So he's making it worth people's while too. So as much as he's saving, I guess as a result of that, listen, a package is about getting something that makes it worth leaving.
100%.
So you have to kind of think about it. It's if you offer me what I'm having and then what I'm getting now, and you tell me I can go, well, why am I going to go? It's not going to benefit me. But if you give them a package, now we can get fresh people in there to do those jobs.
To do the job,
and you can, now you have a springboard to do other things if that's what you want to do with it. But
right.
There's nothing wrong with it. So
well, that's true. I mean, he's not telling people just get out of here. You got no job.
He's a business guy, so of course, listen, he wants to make it worth people's while. But
exactly,
I don't see him doing anything wrong. You know what I mean? So let him complain.
Yeah,
let him all complain.
Always going to have something to say.
And we're the stupid ones. Okay, fine. Listen, I know many smart people that are liberals, and they hate this man and they think he's wrong. And I just question. I guess I got to be an idiot because I think what he's doing is fan-fucking-tastic. So I guess I'm stupid, but let's just see how this plays out before we, figure that out.
That's true. I mean, let's see. We're here. We obviously everybody supports their sides and whatnot and everything. But I mean, I just say, do your digging. Look at the news. Don't just watch. Don't watch just one news channel. Like, do your investigating and see what.
Right.
Don't look at the headlines. Don't read.
Watch CNN if you're a conservative guy and see what they're talking about and bitching about.
Right. But I'm saying don't read the headlines.
Right.
At the end of the headline is always the truth.
Right.
Right. So they begin with the headline that it makes it like it's a problem.
The smoke screen.
Exactly. So no, read more than the headline, because a lot of people right now just read the headlines and like, oh, this guy's doing this, this guy's not doing that, and he's deporting this person and that person. Come on, I mean, just you read the headlines. That's it. I mean, that's you're reading the headlines. Read the story. That's what I mean. Don't read the headlines.
And right away, you're the minute you read the headlines, you're posting something or calling somebody. Could you believe this was just said?
Yeah, exactly.
When you don't have I'm ADHD up and down, so I'm the first that reads only the subject line of the email and maybe the first line, and then and they'll be like, did you do what I asked you to do? I'm like, no, it was an email. Well, I didn't read it that far, sorry. But I never do. I mean, that's my flaw. So
you're one of you fall in that category, Mr. Roos.
Yeah,
you're only reading the headlines.
I read the headlines and then I read the subject of the email and then I move on.
That's why my subjects are always very vague. When I write an email, I put a vague subject because you need to read my.
You need to go in there and see. But that doesn't work with me because I'll read the first line. And then I'll just be so like enthralled, and it's like, oh, a butterfly.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh.
What was that?
And then I'm gone. And then after that, I see something on TV, and I go, what's that about? And I go, did I have something on a stove?
Yeah.
What was I cooking?
You're not a Mr. Multitasker.
But they never they're all running at the same time.
Right.
I'm a great multitasker. It's just shit don't get done. They don't get finished after that. But
it's like
I could juggle 1,000 fucking things. It's just I need somebody to tell me to just go back to that one now.
Yeah,
okay, no problem. I'll get it done.
Yeah,
I need a chaser.
You need you need somebody to like.
I need an assistant to be like, Mike, you got to go back and do that. Okay, no problem.
Mike, you started this, but you
listen. I take orders better than anybody. I need somebody to do that for me. I'll do it. Just tell me what to do.
There you go. Hey, Mike, I think you didn't finish the steak order. No, I'm getting to it. I'll be right there. Thank you for reminding me.
Right.
I appreciate it.
Shit. Yeah, time I put that on.
I thought, and they said they wanted medium rare. I was about to leave that shit fucking.
Right. Whoopsie.
Oops.
That's why lobster rolls are simple.
Yeah.
It's a simple process. There's not a lot of cooking involved, and it's,
you just get it perfectly done and everything, right?
Warm it with butter, get it at the door, make people happy.
That's awesome. And I was going to say that they also were, what are they talking about? They were talking about something about Elon Musk again, today about the DOGE, right?
Yeah. The Doge.
The Doge. I don't know what he came up with, and everybody was kind of like, I wish I looked into this. They were just on top of him. Like,
Yeah, they're hating them.
Yeah, hating
For
him.
the
Like,
shit.
you know, why would you go into politics? People used to like you. Now they hate you.
But you don't care when you go into politics. When you do
No.
that, the right ones don't care that they're hated because they feel their job is to do what they feel is best for the people they serve, their constituents. So that's exactly what politics is supposed to be. Now, yes, it gets muddy because, hey, I need votes for my traffic light plan. Well, I'll vote for your prescription sunglass plan if you vote for this. So that's how it gets, and then it gets muddy along the way, and now you have sides.
Right.
But now the lines are completely drawn. Obviously, there's senators and House representatives who used to sit at bars and talk to each other after they voted.
Yeah.
They were friends. Now it's
Now they hate each other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no one talks. Sides are divided, but apparently Hakeem Jeffries had made the statement a couple days ago. You know, fight in the streets, fight these people on the streets. Like you're instituting violence. The whole Maxine Waters thing,
Right.
like push on them at a restaurant, do this, do that. Like conservatives will never get away with that if they suggested that. You're suggesting people be violent with other people. You should go to prison for that. Like, but they're doing it and it's okay. That's the fucked up thing with this world.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What about football?
We got a
Couple days?
Yeah, we got another. Well, let's say
We have another cheat fest. I mean, football game that we have.
we got the Super Bowl coming up. So, I mean, we already put in our picks for the Super Bowl on the last episode. We talked about how we thought the game was going to go. Now, and then I would like to know, what if Mr. Hoos, you're having a Super Bowl party.
Mm-hmm.
What food needs to be at your Super Bowl party to say this is a Super Bowl party?
Well, you need booze, plenty of it. That's first and foremost.
Yeah, of course.
You need finger foods initially. You need like, I like the sloppy joes, like the ham and turkey with the coleslaw and Russian dressing. That's good. You know, sandwiches cut up. But one of my favorites that I'm bringing to the Super Bowl party I'm going to is meatball sliders.
Meatball sliders.
So I'm doing meatballs in a crock pot. Now, am I hand making meatballs? Absolutely not. I go to Stop Shop and I get this Italian bag, and they're awesome. Yeah, and I don't care. I love them. I could give a shit. I am the best cook when it comes to like the simple, easy, cool shit.
Okay.
I'll get 5 bags of those. I'll throw them in a crock pot with fucking ragu or fucking prego, whatever, and I will just cook them all day, and everyone will eat them.
I'm sure.
And I'll get the Martin sliders with that, and that's what I'm bringing.
Nice.
So that's a must. I think any kind of sliders are good. Wings are a must. Boneless and bone in. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Big barbecue. My new thing now is Mike's Hot Honey.
You like Mike's?
I love Mike's Hot Honey.
Actually, you know what? I got to do that.
It's awesome. But you can't get it at Stop and Shop or ShopRite.
You got to get that at
Lenny's has it.
Lenny's, yeah.
Target has it.
Target has
Yes, Target has it.
No way.
Not many places have it, but it's awesome. And it's just like a honey drizzle, but it's hot. It's really cool. You can put it on anything.
Nice. You know what else we have at our Super Bowl party? My wife makes this crazy chili.
Chili's good.
That everybody looks forward to having. So I definitely can't wait to have the chili on Sunday.
I'm just not a bean guy, so
no,
that's my thing. I'm not. But chili, no beans, all day.
Oof, I love
day
chili.
long.
Chili is, I love, especially my wife's chili that she.
It's awesome.
It's like I look forward to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So I think she only makes a chili like once a year. Like what the?
Yeah, no, Linda's got some killer chili. Linda's got some outstanding.
But why do we got to wait?
And
for
it takes a bottle of beer. It also goes in there.
Nice.
So that's and I just take those chips and just dip them in there.
I know.
And I put like onions in there, diced onions.
Oh yeah, me too.
And I'll just sit there and I'll eat it till I'm like,
until you got to go to the bathroom,
throw up.
But I shouldn't have to wait a year to eat this chili.
I know.
Right?
You should get it on a regular basis.
Like what the hell? Once it's
chili.
like. Well, so you're looking forward to the Super Bowl game? Yeah, well, because my wife's going to cook chili.
Yes.
Who's playing? I don't really give a fuck. But
right.
My chili.
Hey, we're having chili. Is it Super Bowl tonight?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if she throws it off and makes it like in the summer, I'd be like, wait, what's going on here? Who's playing?
And the other thing too is the mini hot dogs. Like,
Oh yeah, you got
Love
to have
'em.
mini hot dogs.
like
You
just
gotta have
dip
hot dogs.
them, mustard, ketchup. Boom,
Oh my
done.
god, I
Awesome.
love or the pigs in the blanket.
Yep,
the
yep.
little hot dogs.
Yep,
Oh
yep,
my god.
Yep. Awesome.
Yeah, we have that. Wings, chips, sandwiches for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, little subs or whatnot, or
Pepperoni with the crackers.
yes.
Always a hit.
yep, all that stuff.
You know.
Damn, now I'm getting hungry.
Oh, so you know what I should do it too, and my kids love it. So I do this bruschetta thing. I kind of cheat. So I go to Stop and Shop and I buy the pre-cut red onions.
Okay.
It's in a container, and the tomatoes, the diced tomatoes.
Right. Okay.
One of each or two of each, depending on the amount of people coming. And I put them together. I mix them up. I'll get like a French baguette bread, and I'll slice it, put it in the toaster oven. So I put basil, what's balsamic vinegar
Okay.
and garlic, fresh garlic, and I mix that all up. And that is an awesome appetizer. Bruschetta.
Oh,
Love
bruschetta,
it.
yeah,
Love
that
it.
is- Oh, so you cheat. You go and get the chopped
100%.
tomatoes.
I'm the king of that.
chopped tomatoes.
Oh, you'll
chopped
think I
onions.
made this all day long. You'll think I was sweating since 4 o'clock in the morning.
like cutting up the onions.
I know all the kids. Yeah,
tomatoes.
no. I get them diced. They're ready to go. Although now I bought this big knife. You know that one that you ever see the guy on the reels where he's out in the woods and he's making a steak and he's got
Oh,
the
yes,
gigantic
yeah.
fucking butcher.
But-
you know,
yeah.
So I got one of them. So,
Oh, nice.
but I'll cut a line with that. Like I'll cut everything with that. Yeah, it's like you want to kill a fucking farm animal with it, and I'm
Obviously,
slice a little shit.
obviously you're not chopping onions and tomatoes because we already know you cheat.
right.
Actually,
I cheat.
don't get me wrong. When I walked into ShopRite and I saw the chopped onions and chopped tomatoes, I'm like, this
Easy.
is fucking brilliant. I'm like,
So
like this shit. The garlic now, you have the garlic. You got everything. Everything's like chopped now.
if I'm gonna have like let's just say I'm gonna do like a pasta dinner, like just something. I could go to Lenny's. I can get the pasta right off the counter. I'll buy their homemade marinara. I'll get meatballs, whatever. I'll bring that shit home. You will think I was slaving that
It was
that
like-
kitchen since fucking 4 in the morning.
Hey, Mister, who's cooks for me?
It's 100%. I do it
That's
all the
awesome.
fucking time.
That's awesome though. That's just in and out. Get some meals in there. You got all that. You don't have to go and slave. Actually, I cook pretty quickly too. I don't really. Everything is kind of ready to go. You know what I mean? Just kind of throw it here.
Well, when your favorite food is hot dogs, you really don't expect much out of me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
I took my one daughter, who's just like me. She loves hot dogs too. So, and my father wanted to come along. We did a tour. I put it on Facebook.
For hot
Like-
dogs?
Yeah, 2 years ago. It was a Thursday. I was off, so I said we're driving. We drove to North Jersey. We went to Hiram's first, and I put everything on Facebook. I posted everything. I did videos. So we did Hiram's. We did Rudd's Hut.
Did you go to the lunch trucks? I mean, to the trucks? Like
we didn't do
Jay's?
trucks then. We
No,
do so
okay.
we did Hiram's, which is a brick and mortar, and so is Rudd's. And then we went to Jimmy Buff's because my dad grew up in Newark, so we went
Okay.
to Jimmy Buff's in West Orange. So we did that. Then we made our way back, but you know we still got to do Bloomfield. You got to do Hot Dog Johnny's in Buttsville. Like there's a bunch of different places to go.
Listen, so I love hot dogs too. I think we should do a Whining Blends
Hot Dog Tour.
hot dog tour and hit all the trucks.
Yes,
Right.
down.
We hit Mr. J's, Newark. You got, I mean, all you got
So
these.
yeah, no doubt. And there's one guy right now. He's at the he's in Newark. He's the park entrance. He's on Facebook all the time. He has great reels. We got to go there.
Okay.
The C&G's in Red Bank is another good one.
C&Gs, Oh yeah. So that's what I'm saying. We should
We do the
should
trucks.
line up
And
the
Dirty
trucks.
Water Dogs. Dirty Water Dog
Yeah, like
trucks.
Dirty
Yes,
Water
100%.
Dogs. Maybe we start. I don't want to go to New
Muncie's in
York.
Rahway.
Yeah, I don't want to go to New York.
No, fuck that. Well, Jersey.
But
Just
yeah.
anywhere here.
So we start north and we
Yeah.
work ourselves
Yeah.
on the way down. You know, stopped here, whatever.
It's great.
Get a couple of trucks in there. We bring the camera crew.
Yep.
You know, we do a little tour, hot dog tour. I love hot dogs too. Like
Love them.
with everything, whatever. It doesn't matter.
And then, you know, whenever you say that, like, here we are on a podcast saying to the world, oh, hot dogs, love them. And the first fucking line out of someone's mouth, you know what's in them, don't you?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, we don't care.
I don't
Okay.
care.
Yeah.
Like, don't say that to me because you're going to get the same answer. Like, I don't give a shit.
Right. It doesn't matter.
You know, guess what? Don't eat one.
Right. I mean,
Don't come along.
hot dogs. I'm a hot dog guy. Too.
Damn,
Love
I
hot dogs.
fucking love them. Dirty water dogs all day long. Muncie's in Rahway. Grew up at it. Awesome.
Oh, when I was younger, Mr. J's in at what was that in North Newark over there on my way home.
Right.
Always my stop. But they had it was called a belly buster. The chili, the cheese,
Right.
everything on that hot dog. Oh yeah. After I had 3 or 4 of them, I'm definitely when I got home, I was running to the bathroom, but they were so good.
So my go-to dog is always ketchup and raw onion, usually.
Okay.
So about 5 years ago, my daughter Cassidy, who is another one, she's like my mini me. So her favorite hot dog is mustard and sauerkraut. So, and I just never, because I never really had sauerkraut. I didn't care about it. Mustard, it depends on what I'm having it with. So we put it on Facebook years ago. She's like, you got to do this, Dad. You're going to do it and you're going to like it. I said, no, I'm not. So we did a video. I'll get it. I'll find it and we'll upload it. And, we made hot dogs and I made one sauerkraut and mustard and here's the first bite and it was really good. I just
really good.
Sauerkraut was much better than I really expected. I never had it because I wasn't interested in it at all.
You weren't interested in trying it.
Right. And it was really good. So right now, what I normally do if I get 2 dogs, usually I get 3, but if I get 2, it's going to be 1 mustard and kraut, the first one, then I'll do the next 2 with ketchup and raw onion.
Okay. No, I love kraut and mustard. Kraut and mustard. Now, actually, what I've been, or not now, I mean, since cheese and bacon.
Yeah, not a cheese guy I'm not a cheese guy anyway.
Well, you're not a cheese guy, yeah.
But yeah. Well, how about the hot dogs at the New York Boat Show?
Oh God, what the hell was that, bro? Brown. It was like
it was brown.
It was a brown hot dog. It was probably. I couldn't even see the goddamn hot dog because the bun was so big.
Of course, I ate it. I just didn't care. I bought it and I ate it. This looks terrible, but I ate it.
And it was like $9 for a hot dog. Hot dog in the soda. Well, I didn't even get soda. It was like chips and hot. And there was probably one of the worst hot dogs I've ever had.
Terrible. But what they had that was good, and I'll say it, plug in my business. They had lobster rolls at the boat show.
That's right. Actually, it was really good.
It was good. It was good. My big thing, and I'm a very big critic because it's what we do, and I feel that we have a very good product, and it's just awesome. To me, the roll is everything.
Right.
Martin's top slip potato roll is toasted with butter is the key. They had the normal roll is usually like almost like a brioche kind of. It's a lobster roll bun, top split, but it always looks a little tougher. That one looked like that,
right?
And I told the kid that made it. I go, I have a business that does this, and I know ours is good, so I'm kind of putting it to the test. And I took the first bite there, so he could see, and it was good. It was good. The bread was better than I expected it to be.
Right. No, it was definitely when you told me to go get one.
Yeah.
I tried it. It was pretty good.
So put it this way, it wasn't the best I ever had. There's no question, but I will tell you for a boat show lobster roll, no issues at all. It was absolutely right on.
Well, I think that was the only thing because you also got the chicken tenders that were horrible.
They were terrible.
You had the hot dog was horrible.
Yeah.
I had the hot dog.
Hamburger's always good there. Javits is a great hamburger outside.
But every time when I would go get a hamburger, they were closed.
Right. Correct. So, that only opened Saturday and Sunday for like 3 hours.
Right. Yeah, exactly. For 3 hours.
Yeah, but the other thing too is your hamburger is also $65.
Well, that's another thing. So, but definitely
hot dog tour.
We should do this hot dog tour. We should set this up. Maybe we do it like in a spring or something like that.
Yeah.
We go hit the hot dog trucks.
Make it just trucks. Make it just trucks.
Yeah, just trucks. We can start ourselves in Newark or whatever, Belleville or Clifton, whatever, and then work ourselves all the way back down. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, we're doing that.
Then we'll just try all these hot dogs and sponsor them up.
Yeah, and anyone who wants to go, we can have guests. We can have guests on the hot dog tour.
Yeah, why not?
Because Cassidy's gonna say I gotta go.
Yeah, if anybody went down for the hot dogs, I'm down. We could go.
Good deal.
We do this up. All right, guys. On that note about a hot dogs tour, we're going to call episode 9 a wrap.
I think we solved enough world problems tonight.
Yeah, I think we did. And actually, I'm running low on my beer, and it's a little warm, so I think I'm refreshing.
For sure.
So on that note, I want to give thanks to our sponsors again, Cody Marine. Guys, Go get your boat. It's February. We're the second week of February.
Summer's coming.
Summer's coming. Everybody needs to be ready with their boats. Right now it's basically what's in stock. I mean, even if you order a boat, you should do it now.
We got something for everybody.
Yeah.
Come on down. We'll never, we won't disappoint. We'll have something that'll fit your bill.
Exactly. So, and let's give it up also to Key West Mystic Lobster Roll. As we were just talking about it, the boat show lobster roll was good, but definitely not as good as the Mystic one. You guys got to try it when you're down in Key West, down in Duval Street. And also our last sponsor, let's thank to Boa Vida Entertainment.
Amen.
All right, everybody. Peace out. Enjoy. Have a good day.
Good night, everybody.